One guy has 1,000 points. Another guy is a crybaby. This is the Hockey Show.
ما في وقت للعب 9-1 كونتينيو 20-40 كاستوديو نطني ولا لازم نشوف
David Drog is to my left. He's with the Hockey News. Ethan is in that chair over there. And Rosie is in Athens, Georgia with Lucy Rodine. Please be safe. I know your travel last week was not great, so be careful out there. Shutdown's over.
In good hands. Mally's driving.
Yeah. No. Really?
I think, yeah. I'm pretty sure
Oh,
Mally's
Yeah,
driving.
that's the safest hands for sure in that car.
Compared to the other one, yes. Go Dogs. My name is Roy Bellamy.
Whoa. That is nonsense. We do not peddle that kind of nonsense on this show.
Go Dogs.
No.
Go Tigers. My name is Roy Bellamy. This is The Hockey Show. We are on YouTube. Please follow us there at The Hockey Show DLS. We got TikTok at The Hockey Show 7, and we got Instagram and Threads at Hockey Show DLS. Apologies to my voice, because yesterday was not a good day. Anyway, Hockey Hall of Fame inductions happened this week. Joe Thornton, Zdeno Chara, Duncan Keith, Alexander Mogilny. Is about time for that. Jennifer Botterill, Brianna Decker. They all went in as players. As you can tell, my voice is off. Jack Parker and Danielle Savaggio went in the builders category. Now, let's look at the players over here. Now, Duncan Keith is in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Everything because of what happened in Chicago, 3-time Stanley Cup champion. That man, I would say, Gustav Forsling, as far as durability and longevity, is right there. I mean, he is an Iron Man on the ice. And he had one short year stint in Edmonton. He got in within 3 years of his retirement. Got in really, really quickly. So, yeah, congratulations to him. Joe Thornton.
Jumbo.
Yeah, I thought he was the missing piece in Boston when he was drafted there, and did not work out. He got traded to San Jose. Got to his one Stanley Cup final. Unfortunately, did not win, and you know why I'm saying unfortunately.
I'm aware
there.
of what happened in that series.
Yeah.
And that was the one that Fleury didn't start, right?
I believe it was, yes. I believe it was. Zdeno Chara. Now, he started his career, as Wayne Gretzky said, could not skate at all. And
just big.
Yeah, I mean, he's really too big to skate. But then the man got his game much better. He worked on his game and became a Hall of Famer, and was basically one of the best leaders, best captains in the league.
Yeah. He just had to get off the island, like so many players in that time
Just
frame.
like Luongo.
Just had to get out of there, like Ole Jokinen.
Yeah, that was a terrible Islanders team, man. Terrible. Alexander Mogilny, it took a long time
Finally.
for the man to get his flowers and to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Finally, the 1992-93 season with the Buffalo Sabres.
God.
That season right there, that's Hall of Fame level.
76 goals. Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah. Jennifer Botterill, Brianna Decker, gold medal winning Olympians. They deserve to be in there, so congratulations to them. Alexander Mogilny, though, I got to get back to this. One Stanley Cup win with the New Jersey Devils, over 1,000 points. I think they definitely got this one right, this Hall of Fame class, David.
Yeah, this was a good one, right? Like, it's just a lot of head nodding, like, yep, I get that one, I get that one. And then when you throw in Mogilny, along with the likes of Keith, with Jumbo, like, yeah, this is a good one. The only thing missing is a goalie, right?
Yeah, no goaltenders in this year's class.
I mean, like, they've done good with the goalies. You know, Henrik, Parasso, Vernon, I think is going to be in like the net. Like the Vernon Richters are going to be maybe in the next, come around of when they come back to goaltenders. But no, we're good. And then we saw a goalie go in not long ago.
What do you mean by when they come back around to goaltenders?
Well,
like,
I feel
don't know
like
a
it
lot
comes
about
in
the
ebbs
Hockey
and
Hall of Fame,
flows.
so like
They
only decide to elect goalies certain years. Like,
I don't know.
goalies
There's
should
no
get in-
there's no criteria. I just think it's come in ebbs and flows when we've seen
Yeah.
goalies come and then we don't get a couple of goalies and we're like, where are the goalies? And then you get a few goalies. So I feel like we're about to go into like a dry spell for a couple of years before we bring them back in.
Can I ask you guys something? How would you compare the difficulty of getting into the Hockey Hall of Fame to other sports
Hockey
like
Hall of
baseball? I know basketball, like everybody gets into the Basketball Hall of Fame, but where would you say hockey ranks among the four major sports?
I would think that it would be probably probably second easiest to get in. And baseball is definitely the hardest because the media is subjective and
worst.
petty.
Yeah.
So,
the most petty.
And the Hall has given many, as far as Baseball Hall of Fame, has given many chances to the PED era players. I mean, Barry Bonds is.
It's ridiculous that he's not in. It's ridiculous.
They weren't
that Robert
breaking the
Clemens
rules.
Isn't in. Yeah.
It was really entertaining. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. 97. That was fun.
Yeah, 98.
98. That was awesome.
97 was fun too.
Oh yeah, that's right. 97 was the World Series. 98 was the McGuire. But I remember I went to a couple of those Marlins games where it went from like 2,000 fans on Wednesday to 20,000 fans on Thursday because McGuire was there. One of my high school TV production classmates, he was the kid that ran out there and fell through the tarp for the home run. That was him. Billy, I remember you, buddy.
David, Chris Cody, and I, as well as Danny Benitez until went to cover Roberto Luongo's Hall of Fame induction in Toronto. That was cold. You have a story for that.
Am I allowed to tell that story? You used to give me really dirty looks when I would tell that story, so I stopped telling it for a little while.
You might as well. I'm trying to kill time here on this clock. Go ahead.
You piqued my interest.
So when we went for the All-Star, for the Luongo's Hall of Fame induction, the way that they do it at the ceremony is they have like a red carpet outside the Meridian Theater, which is right across the street from the Hockey Hall of Fame. So we set up, we had a great spot on the red carpet right where players were walking in, just on the corner. It was a perfect spot. There was a spot across the street to get coffee and stuff, which comes in.
No, Tim Hortons, yeah.
So about, I don't know, we're out there for about an hour?
Yeah, just about.
And it was really cold. And people are swinging through. Panthers brass are swinging through. And up comes Brian McCabe, longtime Panthers player, front ops, hockey ops, front office guy. And we're interviewing him.
Yeah.
We get a few questions in. Literally, Roy freezes. It was so cold that Roy froze in the moment.
Everything shut down on me. Like, it was bad, man. I felt like I thought I was prepared. But I guess I'm basing this off of South Florida cold. I haven't been in Canadian 28 degree weather.
What time of year was it?
It was like November,
It was November.
Early
How
November.
cold was it?
It was
Probably like
24.
20s, 30s.
Oh,
Yeah,
come
24.
It was cold.
But
we were like layered up.
Yeah, properly.
Like we
you
had,
didn't expect the cold?
we had like
No.
a shirt, a sweater, a jacket, but I don't think we had like proper insulation.
No,
going
that's
on.
not.
Like the Under Armour
You
wasn't
got to have a
going
coat on.
Double socks.
I saw that as Brian McCabe, but I was so cold that I completely blanked. And also, this is one of the first few times that I'm actually doing interviews with anybody. So there's that too. So I'm over here thinking of questions and then realizing, oh crap.
What is your name?
What is your name, Brian
Sir?
McCabe? Which a man who I've seen for about
20 years?
decade, yeah,
I mean,
about a
before his
decade and a half.
Panthers days, a while, yeah.
Yeah, as a Toronto Maple Leaf, mostly.
He played it off well, though. Like, he seemed to get it.
Yeah,
he didn't give you any shit.
yeah. Like, he knew I was cold. He saw me run off to the Tim Hortons to get that hot
He
chocolate.
disappeared for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I was waiting in line.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so yeah,
But that was a fun few days, aside from your literal brain freeze.
you had ramen for the first time on that trip.
Thanks to you and Danny and Chris. That was yummy.
Yeah, man, that was some good ramen, dude. Oh man, that was delicious. Had egg, and I had a nice soft-boiled egg in
I
there.
did not eat the egg.
Yeah.
That's the best part of ramen, dude. That's
don't like
like
eggs.
literally my favorite part is I get extra egg whenever I get ramen.
I don't like eggs. I did recently. I've always
Oh, that's
been,
true. You don't eat eggs.
I've been
You told me
saying
this
like
recently.
forever how like omelets seem so delicious because you're taking all of your favorite foods and flavors and putting them together. But I realized that there is an omelet that I can eat, and I've been eating it for years. And it's the same thing. It's a mixture of different flavors inside something delicious. It's called a calzone. And I've been eating those my whole life. So at least
That's an interesting
I
comparison.
got that going for me.
I mean, every baked good has egg in it. Almost every baked
But you don't
good.
taste the egg. That's the thing. You're
But
not
egg
tasting-
adds a little bit of extra flavor that's like really good to certain things. Like certain things come with, like, have you ever had an egg everything bagel?
Yeah, and I like them.
Delicious.
Yeah.
So then you would like eggs.
You would think so. You would think so.
Ryan
Intriguing. We're going to get more to the bottom of this throughout the weeks coming up.
Ryan O'Reilly was tough on himself after the Predators lost to the Flyers this week. Tougher than I usually hear athletes talk about themselves. And here is what he had to say about himself.
For myself, number one center, and just turn the puck over everywhere. And can't make a 6-foot pass to save my life, so we're not going to have much success if I'm playing pathetic like that. So it's stupid. I don't know the answer. I've had one good year in my career, and I don't have any answers. That's for sure.
Well, according to our friend Greg Wyshynski of ESPN on Monday, O'Reilly walked back his self-deprecating comments because apparently he came off as a crybaby. Now, maybe it sounded like woe is me on that situation there, but I mean that's why he's a leader. That's why he's the alternate captain on that team. I mean, it starts with him, right? So to me, I think it's pretty refreshing that he's actually placing mostly the blame on the Predators Rose, who, by the way, are the second worst team in the Western Conference at last check, who lost, I believe, 5 in a row now? 5 in a row? They may have played last night. But
3 in a row.
They lost 3 in a row last night.
According to the standings.
And, I mean, it's been bad. But it's on. He's saying it's on him.
This clip makes me feel so bad for Ryan O'Reilly, though. Like, where is his mental state at that he's coming at himself like that? Like, Ryan O'Reilly's a good player. He's been a good player for a long time. He won a Conn Smythe. He won a Selke. Like, he's been on good teams and been a good player and a productive player on good teams. Like, he hasn't only had one good season. This clip just made me feel bad for him. Like, I came away sad when I saw this.
He just struck me as a pissed off athlete after a bad game. Like, I didn't really think too much into it. And you were right. They have lost 5 in a row, which the first 2 were in overtime. Mm-hmm. But they've also lost 8 of 9 and 12 of 15. And it's not good. I feel bad for our boy Bruno out there in Nashville. It's not going very well. But yeah, I don't know. I really didn't think this was much more than a guy who's just playing on a real shitty team. He's not happy with the way he's playing, and he just kind of, let it out.
It's crazy how fast that Nashville thing has just gone the complete opposite direction.
Yeah.
Like, they won the offseason last year. They signed Brady Shea. They signed Jonathan Marchessault. They signed Steven Stamkos. And now at least 2 of those players are hot, trade candidates. They're probably going to fire their coach here soon.
They might fire the general manager.
Yeah, well, if they fire their or they're going to have their general manager come downstairs and coach the team and try and wheel the team out of this. But it's just an ugly mess.
Pat Riley situation.
It's just an ugly mess in Nashville right now. That roster is kind of nowhere. They don't have any center depth. Like, I don't know what you do, because you're not going to get a lot for Stamkos. His contract's really expensive. You're not going to get a lot for Marchessault. His contract's really expensive. Like, Ryan O'Reilly's a guy you might move. You're not going to move Roman Josi. They would riot in the streets in Nashville if you did that. So UC Saros is a guy that could be on the move in Edmonton. Very interesting situation there, and I have no idea what you do other than blow it up, because that's basically the only option at this point.
Well, I guess O'Reilly's going to have to ask Saros about his financial portfolio again, because he might need a new house.
No goals.
No goals.
We lost a legend covering the NHL this week, Larry Brooks, who covers the New York Rangers for the New York Post. He's had plenty of run-ins with players and coaches, specifically John Tortorella, and Torts gave a very nice tribute to him. This is how it sounded.
This is a man that just passed. Jordan, Joanna, two grandkids. 2018 Hall of Famer. He's an icon. We had our disagreements, right, along the way. But the thing I always respected about Larry is no matter what the day brought, him and I disagree, and we had a lot of disagreements, but we disagree and we go at it, but he'd be there the next day, right, ready to ask another question. He'd be there face to face. I just had so much respect on how hard he worked at his job. We're both trying to do our business, right? I need to protect my hockey team sometimes. He needs to, he has information, and he has information. That's one thing. He worked at it to get information. And sometimes we butted heads, but it was never a personal thing. The accolades that he's receiving, the award in 18 is so well deserved as far as, look at his resume. He grinded. He's a grinder and turned into an icon in this business.
Yeah, Rangers fans read what he wrote every single time, and you have a story about him. Now, you love his stories, is what I should say. Actually.
Oh yeah, I mean, Larry Brooks' Sunday column was like one of the first things I can remember being able to read from down here, just because I had family that was from New York. They would get paper delivered down here. Yeah, it kind of hit me in the face. I didn't know he was sick. I had the pleasure of meeting him a few times over the last few years when we've covered some of the bigger events where a lot of the league comes together. And yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about a lot of the careers that he impacted. Emily Kaplan. Man.
Yeah, it sucks,
Molly
man.
Up in New York. It's just like, I mean, I'm sorry I'm at a loss for words, but I'm just sad, man. It just sucks.
Yeah, rest in peace there, Brooksy. We're going to miss you on that one. Yeah, that's tough. So we're going to lighten the mood here, and we're going to go into Rosa and in Minuto as my throat continues to suck. Go ahead. Go ahead and play the thing.
Hi kids, I'm here with Mally. We're going to Athens, so I'm doing my 1 minute in the car. So, here we go. Oh. Hola hijos, este es un minuto de hockey con Rose y esta semana nos vamos a Pittsburgh donde no pasó nada, literal, nada. Los primeros jugaron solo 2 juegos y los dos perdieron. Y me dieron la semana más aburrida de este segmento que he tenido desde que empecé. Primero, 2-1 contra los Diablos en shootout. Silos hizo una gran atajada y luego volvió a fallar los penales. Alguien ayúdelo, por favor. Después, 3-2 contra los Reyes. Fiala se logró 500 puntos, Murasov debutó y los Pingüinos solo existieron. Ah, y Roy, este análisis, you're gonna like it. Sidney Crosby jugó y eso fue todo. Nada que agregar, nada especial. Así que, 2 derrotas, 0 emoción y yo casi me duermo viendo los highlights. Esto fue un minuto de hockey con Rose. Tu resumen semanal de pop, pasión y un poquito de caos. Aunque esta semana los Pingüinos no se deslizaron, solo caminaron. ¡Woo! Bye.
So, she did that with the windows down, huh?
Thank God she wasn't driving.
I'm shocked she was. I'm completely shocked she wasn't driving. That was Rosa en un minuto. Thank you very much for that, Rose. And now it's time for Rose in a minute. And in her stead is Cynthia. Go
How
ahead.
am I supposed to follow that up?
With, in English. That's how you're supposed to follow that up. Go ahead, Rose.
Oh,
Go ahead, Cynthia.
Here we go. Hey kids, this is 1 minute of hockey with Rose, and this week we're heading to Pittsburgh, where absolutely nothing happened. Literally, the Penguins played 2 games, lost both, and it gave me the most boring week since I started this segment. First, a 2-1 shootout loss to the Devils. Slivos made a great save and then fell apart in the shootout. Okay, there you go, you got it. Someone please help him. Then a 3-2 loss to the Kings. Fiala celebrated his 500th point. Murashov made his debut. And the Penguins just kind of existed. Oh, and Roy, you're going to love this.
Oh, yeah. She did say that.
Sidney Crosby showed up. Physically, his impact, emotionally unavailable. So yeah, 2 losses, 0 excitement. This was 1 minute with Rose. Sorry, this was 1 minute of hockey with Rose / Cynthia. Your weekly recap of puck, passion, and a little bit of chaos. Through this week, the Penguins weren't sliding; they were waddling.
Woo! Thank you, Cynthia.
I
That
tried
was
my
excellent.
best. I can never do what Rose does.
Oh my
God
God.
bless her.
Well,
was great.
at least you tried.
I tried.
Let's see what we got here. Silovs, Fiala, Murashov. Those are the names that were mentioned, and I will not say the other name that was also mentioned because